Hello everyone and welcome to another update video. This is the second one in very recent times. This is one I normally do at this time. If you go back over the years on the channel, you'll notice there's always one of these in August, and there's a very good reason for that, which is about to come up. So there's a few things we're going to be talking about today, hopefully on the screen or somewhere, definitely in the description as well. There'll be timestamps, so if you're not particularly interested in a certain thing, you can just go to the next part. You can actually do that in the red bar as well below, and it should just be like chaptered up for you already, which is kind of nice, I guess. So we're going to talk about content first of all. So you may have noticed recently, should I say, that content has been reduced slightly in terms of it's been 3 or 4 times a week you will have had some content. Now there's a couple of reasons for this, and that's going to continue going forward, and it's just a bit of an asterisk here in the fact that it could actually reduce a bit more, especially in the coming couple of months, because it goes absolutely bonkers at work, which is why this video appears here every single year at this time, because work is nuts. I work in education, as you know. Education starts, in terms of the process, August and September. It is absolutely mad, and it carries on all the way through, normally till October half term, although last year it was all the way through till Christmas, and it was pretty nuts last year. In terms of just the work hours. And when I say like work hours, I'm talking working 12, 13 hours a day. And then obviously you get to weekend, and then sometimes I'm working weekends as well. So it does add up, and then obviously content is impacted. And I don't want the content quality to go down. So in that situation, it may be a bit less sometimes than the 3 or 4 times a week. So just keep that in mind. Now, you're probably going, well, Tidge, why has it been like that for the past few weeks? Well, it starts to feel a bit like a job. I've always said when it gets to that point, I just reel it back in. So if you follow some of the Twitch community stuff we've been doing, I mentioned it on there as well. It was starting to feel like a job, so I just brought it back a little bit. And I do actually want to concentrate on myself a little bit. And that's what I have been doing. So I've been sorting out my diet and my fitness. And I'm about to go on an insane fitness training regime for the next 90 days as well. So obviously time is really going to be quite harsh for me. But yeah. We're going to look after ourselves, get ourselves into peak physical condition, back into the GT Academy 2013 fitness levels, and that's going to be over the next 90 days. So that's why content may be reduced over the next few months, but to let you know that that's going to happen. And apologies in advance if you're like, Tidge, I want 6 pieces of content a week. I just can't do it at the moment. It's one of those things. And just to warn you in advance, really. So in terms of the schedule for content, my goal is the 3 or 4 pieces a week if I can. So obviously on a Monday is normally a weekly race guide. I've been doing that for over a year now. I love doing them. It's great. Great thing is as well, Gran Turismo have been listening to us. I don't know if you've noticed this. You know, Suzuka was fixed. We've got unique combos, including this coming week, where we've got Group 4 in the wet, which has never been done, ever. Not in FIA, not in daily races. This is a first. This is a brand new first in Gran Turismo. So it should be a good week, to be honest. But nice to see. So when manufacturers is on a Wednesday, we'll have a Wednesday stream, or hopefully will. Obviously, at any point, some of this content can be cancelled on a day due to work. But usually on a Wednesday, it's the manufacturer series. If there's no manufacturer series on a Wednesday, we jump straight to Friday, unfortunately. And then on a Friday is normally a Assetto Corsa day now. We've moved it so we can get into leagues and stuff. So ACT is normally on a Friday. And then on a Saturday, it's going to be the manufacturer series if it's on. It'll be special events if they're on. So obviously we want to have revenge at Petit Le Mans.
It's not good. Okay.
How's your thought?
That guy just literally just took me out.
Which is Road Atlanta for 10 hours, I think. Can't remember. But it's Alegna, Sky Pickman, and myself. So I'm hoping we're doing that this year. We want the revenge after the PC plebbed it last year. That'll be so good as well, because I think we can get a good result. And I have improved my braking by cheating on iRacing by adjusting the percentage. And that will help significantly as well. So I do think we can actually get a race victory there in that event. So hopefully we're doing that. Assetto Corsa special events, of course, we've done 2 endurance races at Silverstone. They're normally on a Saturday, any special events, so they'll be happening. And then if there's no Saturday content on a Sunday, that's when the feature videos will happen. Although sometimes I might try and get a feature video out as well. I mean, my list of like feature videos of what I want to do Some you will not be interested in. Some you'll be like, wow, I really want that to happen. Is miles long now. I'm so far behind on them. But it is what it is. It just means there's great content to come. Some of it I do bin off if somebody else does it. I'm like, okay, that's been done. I can bin that off. I'll do something else. And then the list changes. But of course, that is just the content. So as you can see there, sometimes it'll be 4 times a week. That'll be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. And then sometimes it might be Monday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You know, it's 3 or 4. It's going to be around that. I do post a calendar up every single week on Discord. I will try and remember to post it on YouTube and Twitter as well, so that you know what's happening for the week. But as always with that stuff, I do put an asterisk on there. If something happens at work, that takes priority, and then unfortunately that piece of content is cancelled if it's a stream. If it's a video, hopefully it's already made and it's not cancelled, but it is what it is. It just gives you an idea of what to expect in the week. Of course, as well, we have the community stuff that happens on a Saturday evening on Twitch. We've got marbles. We did Euro Truck Simulator the other week again. And we play over different games as well. So you'll be seeing that sort of stuff. And the Clips channel as well. I haven't forgotten about that, by the way. As I sort through my hard drive, I come across the footage. I'm like, I need to upload that. So you'll see some of the old footage on there. So we're going to continue doing that. But obviously it's just a bit irregular. It's just when I come across a funny clip, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a really funny clip from old school Tidge. Let's put that on there. We've still got some fun stuff to come, you know, the Run Tidge Run. Some more of the recent stuff with like the rain at Monza. I think that was hilarious. That needs to go on there. So that is still happening as well. So, you know, there's content there. And of course, everybody else is doing their own thing as well. You know, Ollie Key, Rory, Kirif. I'm trying to think of people off the top of my head. Mister does all the guides as well, of course. Very detailed guides as well. So lots of content there from lots of people. Steve, of course. Loads of stuff to check out. So if I die down a little bit, don't worry, there's other people still doing stuff. It's all golden. So yeah, just to let you know with that. Right, now, for you folks, the livery competition. We're going to jump straight to the livery competition right about now. Wow, what a selection of liveries once again for the film competition. You can see them there on the screen. Which one would you pick right there then? So I had to Google a couple of them, don't get me wrong. But now I know them all. So we have Captain America, we've got Godzilla, Star Wars, Total Recall, Semi-Pro, Mad Max, Hellraiser, Harry Potter, and Top Gun. So they're the 9 liveries on screen. 1 top left, 9 bottom right. So it's 1 for Captain America, 2 for Godzilla, 3 for Star Wars. Which one is your favourite? Because obviously you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me know which one is your favourite in the comments. But some good liveries again. Honestly, these are so good. So good. So I had to start picking. Now, my first choice, I've not technically picked a top 3. Well, it is a top 3, but it's for very different reasons. So the first one, it was like a car-related choice, okay? Car-related. So there's a few in there that could take that sort of award, basically. So who is it going to be? Well, it is Godzilla by WBA_legend. And the reason for that, it's on Godzilla. I mean, could you have a more fitting one? I love the rear here with the eyes there. That looks so good. When you look at that and you realise, it's like, oh, this is very nice. But Godzilla on Godzilla, a good-looking livery. You see Godzilla all over the side there by WBA_legend. Fantastic livery. Really well played with that. Look at that. And you got the helicopters going around. You got the Japanese red on there as well. It's just really, really, really good. I did like this livery. I saw it. I was like, oh, it makes perfect sense. I didn't even think of it. So we're going to jump back now. Well played, WBA_legend. The next one was a choice of 2. And it's between Mad Max and Hellraiser. And I'll explain why. These two suit the movie so well. Okay? So well. And the design is unbelievable on both of them. Okay? So which one do you think it will be between these two? Yes, that's right. It's Mad Max. So I decided to go for Mad Max because I just think that to put it on this car, Mad Max, you have very funky cars. Let's put it that way. You really have very funky cars. It's in the future. Obviously, fuel is limited. All that random stuff that happens in the film. But it just suited it so well. And yeah, it was just beautiful. I love the pictures on the side there with the mask on there. Oh, it looks so good. I couldn't even get my words out. It's that good. But a brilliant livery. Now, the reason Hellraiser was so close as well is because it's such a good livery. But it's on a car which came out 1 year after the film. I don't know whether that was on purpose or not. But I was like, oh my word, that is genius. Put it on a car when the film came out. Superb. Who's the winner, though? Who is the winner? It's Psycho Killer with Star Wars. Look at his livery. Now, this is the winner for a couple of reasons. First off, it's a beautiful livery. Second off, it's got some memes from the videos and YouTube and streaming and all that on the car as well. It's beautiful. You got Star Wars on there. May the Force, Downforce be with you. Good racing pun there. You got my face on there. You got Signavent. Of course, it's on there. No droids allowed. Of course, no bots allowed. It's all multiplayer in GT Sports. But this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful livery. Oh, superb! Pass you, I did. I hope you saw that. Yoda on the back there. Beautiful as you overtake someone. Just let them know. Yeah, I pass you, I did. Indeed. And you're not coming back past either because I'm going to use the Force. Or actually, Downforce, should we say. Hashtag may the Downforce be with you. But what an awesome competition. Thank you to everyone. They're all good liveries, you know. I just pick out the top 3 as best as I can and I mix it up a little bit. The designs are brilliant. They really, really are. A huge shout out to each and every one of you. If you do want to use any of these liveries that you can see in front of you right now, check out the description or the spreadsheet, which has every single livery from nearly every single competition we've done. But it's all down there. You can pick and choose and go, oh, I'll have that one today and racing that one in the daily races coming up potentially. Who knows? But that's it for the livery competition. Let me jump back to myself. Well, that was an interesting livery competition. It's a good one as well. My problem with it, though, is we seem to be dying down a little bit. So we started off with a certain amount of entrants and it skyrocketed. And then it's plummeted again with the new entrance system. And I don't really know what to do here because it doesn't make very limited numbers, like 10 entrants, doesn't make enough for a video. So I can't do a solo video for a livery competition just on 10 entrants. It'd be ridiculous for the channel, in my opinion. I don't mind putting it out there when there's like 20, 30, 40 people, but 10 is not enough. So I don't know what to do. Now, I suppose my question to you folks is, have you all just got bored of making liveries? Is there something I'm doing wrong that you might want me to change it in some way? Obviously, the big change that happened between loads of entrants to no entrants was the entry form. And that did change it. But the reason I did that was that so everybody has access to these liveries consistently, because obviously they're on the spreadsheet, which you can check out in the description below, of course. And you can access all the liveries that are available or have been entered. And it was also to stop people trying to just spam, because some people started spamming the tag Tidgney, and then me trying to find the liveries was difficult. But the entrance form also allowed you to put old liveries in. So if you made it 2 years ago, you could actually put it in now rather than me just look for that given month. So yeah, do let me know how you want it, if you want any changes to it. Because at the moment, there's not enough entries to continue that, in my opinion. Do let me know, as I say. I'm a bit unsure. I'm a bit unsure, so any comments down below would be really helpful into how we progress that, or whether it just stops. I don't know. But I do continue to try and use liveries in the daily races where possible. I know Driver's Room are doing loads of liveries, so if you do want me to use a livery in a daily race, just let me know in advance and I'll try and look for it. I'll probably, if you tag it just with Tidgney, I will have a look on the morning of weekly race guides, or just before I start the races for B and C, and I will try and choose those. Right, continuing on with competitions, we have the Community Championship, which is still going on at the moment. We had our first round the other day. It was a blooming good round as well. We had lots of action there, and you can still join it, by the way. You know, it's still available to join. It's not a case of, oh, round one's been, you can't join. You can still join. It's brilliant fun. Lots of people are doing lots of stuff in the championship, and yeah, feel free to join. I'll put it in the description, I think, somewhere. The document, and just follow the document. It tells you how to enter. There are lots of easy ways to stay in contact in terms of the championship. If you check out the Discord, etc., it's all there, and everybody's there to help you as and when in need. So if you have a question, you can fire it in there, and I will answer, a steward will answer, or somebody else racing will be able to answer. But the Community Championship, I'm looking forward to round 2. We're going to Red Bull Ring, and then round 3 is meant to be Majore. I'm still debating on that, but I'm pretty sure it might stay as Majore now. It's because it could get quite awkward, but the round 4 and 5 are going to be very, very good, and you do not want to miss those. Now, we get to, and if you're wondering what I'm looking at, it's my notes. I always make notes for these so I don't forget anything. We get to something very, very interesting. So, I've talked about this in the past. I'm now setting a provisional year for it. Le Mans. Le Mans. Whatever you want to call it. The legendary race in France. The race I went to in 2015. We've always talked about, or I've always talked about, wanting to have a huge convoy down as a community of just sim racers, all, you know, parking up together, having a laugh, watching the race. Be awesome, right? So, I've set a year of 2023. That's when we're going to try and do it, okay? 2023. And the whole idea will be something along the lines of UK guys meeting near the Channel Tunnel. So everybody gets down there. They might have a few meeting points along the way. I know for me personally, I'd probably end up going the day before to the Channel Tunnel and then having just a meet up there, and then people can all meet up there, and then we can go through the Channel Tunnel. Other side, having meet-up points from people coming maybe from Scandinavia, from eastern end of Europe, etc. And we all just meet up at certain points and have meetups all the way down. I think it'd be awesome, to be honest. I really, really do. So I'm going to set my goal of 2023. I think that's what we should do, folks. If you do want to take part, it gives people enough time to save if they want to save. We can organise lifts, pickups for people, etc. And get some walkie-talkies and just have a laugh. It should be golden. So, to do this and to organise it, what I've done is I've set up a little area in Discord. We've called it Le Mans 2023. And you can basically go into the select your role section on Discord, select the Le Mans role, and then it will open up this little Discord area, and you can start chatting in there, and I can start chatting in there. We can start just seeing who wants to go, etc. It's just a sign of interest. And then as we get closer, so obviously as we go into next year, we'll then start discussing what to do. Because when it gets to Le Mans 2022, that's when you need to really start looking and getting ready to book for Le Mans 2023, you know, campsites, etc. Making sure you get in there early, get your tickets, etc. So as we get towards the end of this year, that's when discussions will really kick off. But we'll set up the Discord now so that people can, you know, kind of interest, basically. But honestly, I've been wanting to do this for years. You know that. I've been talking about it for ages. COVID obviously put in a spanner because obviously it's been delayed, etc. And Le Mans a bit all over the place. 2023, I think, is when COVID hopefully will have sodded off for the most part. I'm hoping events will be back to normal, and that is the goal. So Le Mans 2023, if you want to join in with the convoy, go watch the race live. Sign up on Discord with the role. It's very easy to do. And that's going to be it, folks. That is the channel update. So you've had a little bit about the content. I'll say I can only apologise if you're wanting me 5-6 days a week. It's not going to happen, especially over the next couple of months. It's just is what it is. And then, yes, going forward, we've got Le Mans, the Livery Competition. Just let me know what's happening there. Community Championship, do get involved. It's all good fun. and the Clips channel will continue as we've been going. But as I say, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I always like updating you guys, as I say, because you subscribe, you are invested in the channel, and this is just a way to give back to you to let you know exactly what's going on. But as I say, thank you for watching as always, and I look forward to seeing another video live stream very soon. Bye bye! Woohoo! Murray's a pleb.
Wizard's a pleb.